This is Sparta! Hello, Landotron. How are you?
Everyone all right?
How are you this morning, Mr. Landotron? I'm just curious what's down here. Yeah, and just come out.
You're fast.
I think I got everything I need from here. Save Chicken Journal. Illustrated small gray matter. Don't need to see them. Nothing botched. Alright, let's see. Back in town.
Hello.
What's going on? How are you? Mr. Kustov. Says I'm near hostiles, I don't see any.
In great. What about you?
I'd be doing good if I could quit sneezing my head off. You tried this game? Outer Worlds? Alright. I'm going to try to travel now.
Nope. We'll wait till it releases on Steam.
Said it'd be... I would have rather had it on Steam, but they said it was going to be a year. I don't want to wait that long. Let's see. Got to get money from this guy. Martin Abernathy.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you?
Yep. No.
Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Let's see. What are you muttering to yourself?
Nobody ever tell you to never impress yourself between a man and his muttering? Which is, by the way, a normal and healthy mode of expression.
Currently, I am playing Division 2 on console.
I like that game. That was real good. I already finished that one. Probably go back and play it some more at some point. I really liked it, though. So you're Martin Abernathy?
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just here, let's see, to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Knows what?
I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
You're being paranoid.
I am? Law, help me. Paranoia is one of the plague's known symptoms.
Wrong thing to say.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelance him for me, I could really use the help.
More stuff to do. How can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
I've been there already. Is this the medicine you're talking about?
You been there already? And you ain't been ground down into marauder meat? Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting.
It's all yours.
Sweet life-giving nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as it deserved, but it's all I got.
I risked my life to save yours.
You're wringing the blood out of me. Here, you can have whatever's in my pockets.
See you around.
Hello.
Hello, Landotron. How are you? What's going on? I'm just stealing everything from this poor guy.
I'm good. How about you?
Pretty good. Just trying to get woke up. Let's see. You tried this game? The Outer Worlds? See, I'm shooting pretty good. My lockpick.
Yeah, I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I have too. It's been really good. Let's see. I don't the upgrade system here throws me for a loop sometimes. Doing them in groups is weird. Let's see. Their companion health and their abilities. I've been doing good, but I'm gonna throw it. They die a lot, so I'm gonna give them everything this time. Oh, I don't get no perks.
Yeah, mine glitches allowed.
Really? What's it do? How's it glitch? I just noticed mine hangs a lot, graphics-wise.
It just freezes.
Freezes. Okay, then it ain't just me. Then same thing. Just when you're moving, it hangs up for just a second. Good, it ain't just me then. I think it's loading in stuff that's way off that we can't see, like textures and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I wondered because I thought my computer, when I run it, I pull up my task manager sometimes because when you're broadcasting, you want to make sure you got plenty of CPU. And right now, even with the OBS encoding and broadcasting and the game running on very high, I'm only at 55%, so you wouldn't think it should be freezing at all. It's pretty smooth right there.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right,
Yeah,
fellas?
mine was 52.
Been keeping him careful
Yeah.
and true, miss.
Let's see. What are you talking about?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I get... when I...
I think it was weird to have to pay rent your own graves.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Have you got past all this part yet? You probably done fixed your ship by now, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah? What about him?
I like when the ladies said, you're his nearest living relative. And she said, no, I'm not related to him. I'm just the nearest person relative to his body when he got shot. And now she's got to pay. I think I'd get off this planet. Digging him up for his gold too.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
Every time I think I'm about done with this zone, they just keep throwing more stuff at me, which is good. I like getting my money's worth.
Let me know if you find anything. You run into any trouble?
I got all his money.
Reliable work from a freelancer.
Yup, this
That's gonna
game
take some
goes
getting
on
used to.
forever.
That's good. Always good to get your money's worth.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
I keep hitting them for more money.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
You play Fallout 4?
Yeah? The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly
Yes, got
convincing
it
as
to
far
the
as
day
rumors
it
go.
released.
There a reason you asking?
It's weird how much this game is so much like it. In certain ways, you know. Graphics-wise and everything else. Hello, what in the world is that name? Rexel? I guess I'm pronouncing your name right. How are you this morning? Let's see, I missed what he said. I ain't heard that one since I was stripping Kent as far as rumors go. Reason you're
Yeah,
asking?
that's what I thought.
Yeah, I even looked it up to see if it was the same engine, but it's not. But the people that made this made Fallout New Vegas, so I guess that kind of explains it too. Heavens, I'm sure I'm living proof.
Alright, easy now. No
They
need
did.
to get your hackles up.
They said that one was real good too. It's probably the only Fallout I ain't really played.
Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some Zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
I think I started it and played for about an hour or two, and then something shiny else got my attention. And keep meaning to go back and play it.
Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about hope this and colony that, but you need to stop. Or there's gonna be trouble.
Trouble. Oh, hold on a second. I haven't opened my Mountain Dew yet. I'm gonna get my caffeine. Where's the trouble in asking a question?
Trouble's in the asking. Or don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I.
Let's change the subject.
Something I can do for you?
I think I uncovered him. You got a question? Yeah, I got him. Alright, let's see what else I got going on here.
What time is it?
Where I am in Danville, Virginia, East Coast, U.S., it is 10 a.m. Where are you at? What time is it where you are? Who's this goofball?
Oh, in Florida, 10:12.
Never seen the veil.
Oh,
Did
well,
it
same way.
before?
You south of me. You mentioned a logic module. I found one in the geothermal plant.
bang-up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it, then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I will reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
You live on the coast? You get to be a beach person, or... There's tons of vending machines here, but I don't think these vending machines do anything different. I think they all just sell the same crap. Let's see where we're at. Oh, we're getting it nailed down here.
The picture on my name was in Colorado.
Oh, I'm not watching Caffeine. I'm watching Twitch. Because I can hear Caffeine when you guys talk. I can hear Twitch, but I've also got a running chat log of what you say on Caffeine. But it don't have your picture on it. Return to the Vicar. Back in the city. Sorry it's not very interesting right now. I just got all these quests I'm turning in. Colorado. Would you move from Colorado to Florida? And find the
No,
dude.
Kentucky.
Ah, you're jumping all over the place. Okay, let's see what this pastor says. This really hateful preacher.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter?
Let's see. I can't even remember what he wanted me to do. Seemed like a better choice.
The greater good can be difficult to determine. None of us can know the effects of our decision in a year, or 10, or 100. Take comfort in the fact that your choices are always, ultimately, in line with the grand plan.
Did you send power to Edgewater or the botanical garden? I found Adeli has been digging up corpses. Yeah, that was horrible.
From our own graveyard, just outside the gates. And Silas had not even an inkling. What do they pay the man for?
He spends all day digging graves, Vicar. Sir. Sometimes he's got to sleep.
Yes, of course. My reaction was unreasonable.
He's spending all day digging graves. How many people die? You don't find Adelaide's doing objectionable. That's what she told me true. The soil's sour and you
Money
can't.
to Edgewater.
Money to Edgewater. Oh, you sent the power to Edgewater? You don't find what a...
I'd need to give it careful
I
consideration
did too.
before answering. If it does improve the soil, it would seem to be a benefit overall. Once the spark of life is fled, the mortal form is but unanimated matter, comprised of the same elements as the rest of the
That's what
universe.
I meant.
We mature for the comfort of the living, not the benefit of the dead. While distasteful, I would judge Ms. McDevitt's actions beneficial to the greater good.
Why did you decide on Edgewater? Because of Privet, what's her name? See, that doesn't seem respectful.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense, but still it doesn't sit right. Some might be upset at their dead friends or relatives being used as fertilizer. Number 2, intellectually, that makes sense, but it still doesn't sit right.
The universe is a mechanism. Its operation and meaning can be understood by observation. By understanding, we move closer to verity and kinship with
I
the
thought that
grand
was weird.
architect. Animals are ruled by their hearts. Humans were gifted with intellect for a purpose.
I thought even if you did... I guess that's not really cannibalism. I think if you go into cannibalism, you get that brain disease. But I guess if she's just grinding them up as some extra ingredient in whatever she was using to cure people, I don't know. That's a hard thing. What's the question marks for? Talking about Adelaide grinding up people to cure that plague. I've got your book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
What are your question marks for? What was your question?
Yeah, I don't know what she's going to do with those brains.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a weird situation. You didn't want that book Kipo was reading it, you just wanted it for yourself. That book seems a bit more important than you let on.
There is little more important than such a precious, rare text. I've spent my life searching for the keys to
Thank you for
unlocking the
following me,
secrets of the
Javon.
universal equation that
Who's the
underlies
dinosaur?
plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I
I
became
don't
so
want to
desperate,
now.
I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Let's see. How are you, Javon? You playing the Outer Worlds? At least have you mission work. I mean, he can't find somebody to translate French in the future. Plague-ridden backwater. What happened to all your crap about leading the flock?
Please, those dolts? Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Thank you for the follow, man.
I already gave you most of my money, but I can
I'm a
offer you
dinosaur.
free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick.
Oh, is he
Or
another
anything,
person?
but really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though.
Here's a dinosaur for you. Thank you for the follow.
I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Oh, so the preacher gets to join you. Hello, Ilam. I guess I said your name right. Is my broadcast cutting out and in this morning? Somebody told me it was last night. I don't know why. I haven't seen it cut out. Let's see. That's part of your vicar training.
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I
Seems
took it
okay to
further
me.
than most.
Cool.
And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field.
30-second back. Are you even a vicar because you aren't sounding very vicarly? That's what I'm kind of thinking.
Of course, I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison
you
due
play
to
on?
ignorance and politics.
Right here I'm on
I came
PC.
Here. Satisfied?
But I've got my TV hooked up.
Same.
Yeah, I've got everything hooked up. I can stream Xbox One and PS4. I can pretty much stream anything I want. Let's see. I don't think you were being completely honest with me about that book. What's the story?
It's the journal of one of the originators of the Philosophist school of thought, though it would be more than a century before it was perverted into that belief system. Philosophism
I'm a story person.
that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of that came later. Bokonu had some interesting
Hello, Josh.
theories
How
about
are you?
man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan.
Let's see.
How much money do you have?
My character. I blew a lot of it upgrading stuff without realizing what I was doing. I might have 1,000. I don't know. How do you get assigned to prison duty?
Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the
I
plan
have
for a
1,200.
long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think?
Have you gotten out of this zone yet? Sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
So now I gotta
Yeah,
outfit
I was gonna
him.
miss you.
I don't have
Folk
12,000.
here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Okay, cool.
I have saved a bunch.
Let's see. What have I got? I got 5,563. Now I guess I need to outfit this dude. So let's outfit him real quick. Vicar Max, what's he got? What's his talents? He is... It doesn't really say, does it? Body... Melee, oh, 1 and 4. Most of the people are more melee oriented. Let's see, what can I need him to do? 30% base health. Threat generated, 10
One
to
game
hack.
of asshole.
Do what? He's an asshole. Kind of reminds me of Negan. Let's see.
Yes.
Let's see, I don't know. Should I go with up in his hack or 30% base health? Wonder how much he dies. Doop doop doop. What'd you do? Hack or base health? I'm not sure.
Hack.
Alright. Alright, so. Yeah, what's he got for clothes? Oh god, his armor sucks. Should I probably pick up some good armor? I ain't even gonna spend no money at first. We'll just see what happens with him. Alright, let's see what we have to clean up. Return to the unreliable. I'm gonna return to the unreliable. I figured the other guy gave me a mission, but I don't guess he did. Remove Reed from Edgewater. Have you done that part? You get that part in the mission?
Have you gone to the cave?
I've been in a few caves. Which one are you talking about? I want to see what the Vicar's special power is. Let's see. See if these monsters up here have spawned back. There it goes. It did one of
The
those
one by
freezes. The one by the ship here?
Yes.
Where is it? Over there? I see some big hole. No, that ain't a hole.
Yeah.
Or is it? Am I in the area? I think this game's wild to look at. Where's the cave you're talking about? Hello, Paco BL X Paco Black, I guess. Oh, look at this. This is a whole nother ship. Gotta be something to shoot down here. Old wreckage. Am I near the cave? I like Parvati.
Yeah, look on your map.
Which cave you talking about? Down here somewhere? There's a cave in this area?
No, by the lake on shore.
You mean out here?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go over in just a minute.
DAMN%20I%20 KILLED%20 VICAR%20 MAX%20 ON%20 MY%20
Sorry about that.
%20% F0% FF% A4% A6% F0% FF%
It'll stop.
%VF% E2% 80% AD% E2% 99% 82% EF% V8% 8F.
Okay, there he is.
What is that?
It don't know how to interpret the emojis. So it might not want to do emojis.
Emoji VOICA over support is a thing, Hava.
Yeah. Sorry. It'll go off and I can't stop it. I don't see nothing right here.
F0% FF%
Oh.
98% A6% F0% FF%.
Yeah, don't do no more
98%
emojis.
A0.
Watch your profanity.
Let's see. We'll go by the lake and find that cavern you're talking about. Hello, Hawkins. I want something to shoot at. Is there something to shoot at in the cave? I can't believe I ain't found any monsters yet.
Crying smiley face.
Yeah, do it like that. Crying smile. Just say it. I think I'm heading in the right direction. Eggplant. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. So the cave's down here. This is one of the prettiest games I've seen in a while. I'm talking Witcher 3 level graphics. Let's see. Oh, here we go. This ain't gonna be nothing. Oh, I want to see what the vicar does.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Oh, so he's just got a power shot.
Nice hit.
That's the last of them.
That was quick. Oh, thank you, Paco Black. Here you go. He's gonna give you a dinosaur. There you go. There's your own dinosaur. Take it home. Take care of it. Don't feed it after midnight. All that stuff.
Man, I wish I didn't kill him now.
How did you kill him? Were you playing Supernova?
It was an accident.
I didn't think you could kill him unless they played Supernova. What was that cave you were talking about?
I destroyed Edgewater.
Oh, no spoilers now. I might not want to find that cave right now then. I still got business in Edgewater.
The broken house. And he was the first to come after me.
Oh, the vicar was? Because you destroyed Edgewater? That's pretty cool then.
Yup.
There's a spaceship up there. It's usually more interesting than this, guys,
No,
but
it's not. I'm pissed now.
I done killed about everybody. I need to finish up this zone so I can move on into some action. Alright, I'm gonna fast travel back to the ship, get it going. Get the story moving along again. You're pissed now because you lost the vicar. Is he the only one?
Is
I
this
did
your
not mean
ship?
cave. I meant the broken
Oh my
ship you
stars,
looted.
she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew.
One of her eyes is bigger than
I'm
the
the
other.
oldest mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking
That's
feeling.
rude.
Well, it leveled out. I apologize. Let's see. You never been on a ship before?
I've worked on the occasional supply coach in need of
I
repairs.
love how they look at you.
Once I built a little model craft out of
I like
spare
this
parts,
character. She's cute.
but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you?
Yeah. I love Fallout,
I
so
can
I'm
tend
loving
your
this.
engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I like that power slam she does with that big hammer. You just met me. Why would you want to go in space with a stranger?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that.
Sorry, I read
Edgewater
slow.
was on the verge of collapse before you showed up. You sent them power, and now the town might see another season. All those people living in Edgewater.
No problem,
You
Logic
never
is
owed them a
odd.
thing. But you went out of your way for 'em. Helped them when nobody else would.
No problem,
You ain't
see.
exactly a stranger anymore. You done some kindness hereabouts. I wouldn't mind following somebody like that.
She does remind me of the girl on Firefly. Wants to take care of the engines and stuff. I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin, it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
I wonder why she keeps calling me ma'am. Because that's my character. I always make a red-headed, blue-eyed lady after my wife. Okay, let's see. Where'd the vicar go? I need him some armor. Let's get this ship going. I gotta plug that thing in. If I remember where the engine room is. I think it's back here. Yeah, I loved Fallout 4, so this has been great.
How big of a crew can you have?
I think it's just them two. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. I'm turning the mute on. Okay, there it goes. I was playing Greedfall for this. After you get into Greedfall a little ways, it gets pretty good. I liked it. I like the combat. Actually, it's a lot like this. It's just,
Yes, it's just two.
yeah. Greedfall's the same way. You just got two people.
And you get to upgrade your spaceship and stuff.
Well, here's her. So you get to do her weapons, armor. She got a minimal upgrade tree. And that's just her stats. Same thing with him. So you got a little bit of control over them. I like the fact that you can set their behaviors. Depending on how you want them to act in combat. That would come in handy in that supernova mode. Where you can get them killed. Supernova mode, if you get them killed, they never come back. This is it. Alright, got my engine going. Wait. Hold on a second, I gotta blow my nose.
This game looks fun.
Yeah, it's been really good.
Bye, I have to go.
Alright, man. Thanks for hanging out. You take it easy. Come back anytime. Check out wager.com for me. WAGRR. Yeah. Be out soon.
You to view.
Alright, let's see if we can get this ship running.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power
Our
regulator.
systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Hold on, I need to take care of something. Okay. One thing I gotta do. I got a bunch of people kicked out of their house. I gotta go fix that. What are these two? Alright. Let's see. I got that. Yeah, I can just take off whenever I want. But convince the charges to return. I'm gonna get rid of this Reed guy one way or another. He is a big jerk. Yeah, let's just run there. That way we might get to shoot something on the way. Yep, I see something already. I get the sick Parvati on him. I love her attack. Watch this. Now they're just stunned. They can't move or nothing. Oh, she kills him now. I used to have to go up and finish him off. She's done got up. Time dilation.
Where'd they go? Everyone all right?
That's the only thing. I got it set on hard, but so far, I mean, and there's only one level above it. It's called Supernova. And with Supernova, you lose fast travel. You have to worry about eating and sleeping, and you know, like a survival game. And your people can permadeath, which kind of sucks. Let's see through here, which I ain't crazy about that. I think I play it through once, and then I might go back through on Supernova and just be a loner, so I don't have to worry about them. But if you paid for the game, you kind of want to hear what they got to say, you know. They're supposed to talk to each other and stuff too. Let me put my gun away before somebody gets mad. Alright. Now we got a little action, won't much. Hello, Kendall and Unbarred, how are you? I usually have my camera on, but it's kind of hot where I am this morning. I don't want to put on a shirt. I know nobody wants to see that. Alright, let's see. The guy we're talking to is the leader of this town. He is a Class A jerk. So either I kill him and put a new leader in place, which is
nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Adelaide. What's against the streamer guidelines? Oh yeah, having no shirt on. Yeah, I know. That's why my camera's off.
No shirt.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to see me with no shirt anyway. I'm like way overweight. Edge. Okay, he's up in there. Yeah, it's hot. I just got up. So, alright, let's see. We're gonna ask this guy to get out of town because Adelaide's smarter. She's figured it out.
How hot is it there?
It's just hot in this room I'm in. It's really only probably ain't 50 degrees outside, but this room I am in is like half underground, and I got plastic covering it to help with the climate control. And once it gets hot in the evenings, it just don't cool down. Okay, here we go. Here's this jerk.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
He wanted me to screw over all these people. Badger. Hello, Aegiris. How are you? I spoke to Adelaide. She won't come back so long as you're here. I want to talk to you about something. Okay, 3.
Go ahead.
I want him to leave. Have you taken a look around your town lately?
It is my job to keep 2 eyes on my town. I am the steward of this place, and this is my watch post.
He's running it into the ground. He's doing a horrible job. How long have you worked here?
I'm trying to remember. 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether.
His age? He couldn't be. He got to be in his 40s.
And
that ain't old.
The veils spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming.
He's gonna run into the ground.
People change, but the veil will always be here. Spacer's Choice will always be here. Our work won't ever end. I take comfort in that.
You gotta leave. Let's see. Your town is falling to pieces.
I wish you wouldn't say things like that.
Doesn't make any less true.
I expect you wouldn't understand. You don't see the town as I do. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family. We are all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
He seems like a good guy, but you didn't hear the conversation I had with him earlier. He's a jerk. You're loyal to Spacer's Choice?
This is a Spacer's
I'm trying to see
Choice
if there's a
family.
line of reasoning that will
We're
get him
all
just
part of
leave.
the Spacer's Choice family here. The company keeps us warm, keeps us fed, keeps us working. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it, friend. This is good old-fashioned gratitude.
He'll keep towing the company line until he runs it into the ground.
Go ahead.
Trying to see what get him rid of him. We need to have a word about the plague. See, she can cure the plague.
Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up.
Yeah, he don't want to talk about it because he knows she can cure it. You withhold medicine from your workers.
If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose.
You let Adelaide's son die.
Adelaide's son was barely competent. I treat him with our medical rations, and it looks like I'm playing favorites. Now, I will not pretend to understand the suffering Adelaide must have felt on account of losing her child, but she is not the only one to have felt such suffering. I wish she had stayed with us. Adelaide left us when we needed her most.
Hello, Kesey. How are you?
That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent.
See, Adelaide can save the people. He can't. He just wants to toe the company line. Don't like him. Inject immune after repeated exposure to single strain. Medical.
Walter doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty.
See, he's nuts.
And it is one we will see through to the end.
Plague's not a test, it's a disease.
Go ahead. That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town. Nature is uglier.
Of course, those people are going to walk away.
Safety and purpose. But not all of us see that. And I cannot force that vision upon them. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on.
Man, got a hard decision to make. Do I just kill this dude and get him out of this position as head of the town and put Adelaide in there? Or do I go out to where Adelaide's people are? Adelaide McDivitt, Grace Romero. Apparently they've come close. They've come into town. Let's go see what they're here for. I really want her in charge, but even though he's a jerk, I don't know if he's a big enough jerk just to kill him. Can't really decide. Somebody... Oh, no, they haven't come into town. That's just the door on the way out. So what would you guys do? Just kill this dude and get rid of him? Or go talk to these people to try to tell them to come back to this town? Or do you not have enough information? Because you just started watching it?
Dunno.
Yeah, no. He is a jerk. I mean, he's flat out a jerk. But he's one of those jerks that has semi-reasonable reasons for what he's doing. Man. Let's get back out here and talk to these people a little bit. Here they are. It's hard to say.
He reminds me of Badger from Firefly.
I think a lot of this game is based on Firefly. See, there's Adelaide. I'm going to talk to her one more
I
time.
like Badger.
I like the whole show. I was on canceling that show is one of the stupidest things ever. Okay, here's the lady.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Yeah, she's mad at me because I took her power away. Ah. So she ain't going to talk to me at all. Let's see what this chick's got to say.
What happened? Sprat? I'm not in the lightest of humors right now.
There's nothing left for you here. It's time to get back to Edgewater.
The matter's been weighing on me. Fact is, I can't go anywhere long as Zoe's missing.
Okay, apparently maybe I'll find this Zoe, they'll go back.
Marauders took her, I suspect.
Looking for, don't tell me you're scared of a few marauders. You could always go looking for her.
I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around a gun. Hence my dilemma.
Jeez.
Find her for money. We rented share, thank you.
I already found her. Upbeat, a little strange, love Rizzo's. Yeah, I met Zoe. She was in Marauder camp. I'm gonna talk the other way though, see if I can get money out of her. Any idea where she might be hiding? I've already found her.
Me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
Let's see. You snooped around her room?
Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about.
Maybe the Marauders took her away. Trying to get her to offer me money.
Dangers
for
of
finding
out
her.
there. No telling why Marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skill as far as I could tell.
I want to make sure the deal's there before I just give it away. How well do you know her?
Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
You seem so personal. Can't imagine you didn't get on with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
They're not going to offer me no money. Upbeat, a little strange, love Rizzo's. Yeah, I met Zoe. She was in Marauder camp.
Thank the Eternal. Wait, Marauder camp? Is she all right?
You mean in the head? She's become one of them. Calls herself Queen of the Marauders.
Queen of the Marauders, huh? That's what comes of watching serials. Rots your gray. If you could bring her home, I'd be obliged. And if you could cross off some Marauders on the way, I'd be much obliged.
Alright, we get to shoot stuff. I've got questions about Zoe, just out of curiosity. Yeah, let's change the subject.
What is it?
Alright, let's go find her. This is Reed Thompson. It'll be a side quest here. And Zoe Chandler. Yeah, it's not that far. We'll walk it. That way we get to see. Maybe I get to shoot something on the way. Kill those. These maps are really small. But that's good. Everything's close together. You don't have to walk 30 minutes to find something. I usually go down the street. Let's hang this wall. Oh, I know. I bet you these critters have respawned.
Here they come.
Man, no, they haven't. Ah, crap.
May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
I can't even see him. I like that plasma gun. Sometimes they just melt. Alright, where'd they go? I gotta get my stuff. Man. There we go, got a few things. Alright, keep on our way. Make sure everything's loaded. Last time I found her, she was down in this town. You can tell I've already been in there wiping stuff out. Alright, where are you, girl? Your friend wants you back.
What I wouldn't do for a Wentworth.
I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Let's see. Can intimidate her. Got a lot higher intimidate, 46. Persuade, 25. I can't imagine you're happy out here. Food's awful, company's worse than those serial dramas. No, I don't guess anything makes any difference. Let's go to number... Oh, I'm locked out. I don't have anything that high. Need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Go home. Why did you leave camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find but a bunch of former workers
Kyle,
camped out
8260.
around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Shoot. There was something else, actually.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
So how do I get this chick to go back? See, I can't use 25 or 46. Apparently I'm not high enough in either one. That sucks. So how do I finish this this quest? I'm gonna push her back over there. That's not gonna work. Man, I don't guess I can. Okay, let's see. So I got a problem. Turn Grace out of the camp. I should have talked to the Stefan dude. Maybe he'll tell me something that'll convince her to come back. Let me find Stefan real quick. Alright, wherever he's at. He's around here somewhere. But all the other deserters. You're not Stefan. You're not Stefan.
Spoil at this rate.
You're not Stefan. You're not Stefan.
One of us want to go see what happened?
You're not him. There he is.
Don't see why Thomas can't just get the generator up and running. Something I can help you with?
I'm told one of your numbers gone missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
Let's see. What happened on the day Zoe disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found.
Somebody cut his face.
You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Tell me a little bit about Zoe. Hoping you said something I can tell her to come back.
Serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found.
Tell me a little about Zoe.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics.
Not likely.
Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
Was she acting strange before she disappeared?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Let's see. What was that about surprising Zoe?
The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Any chance you can lend me that copy? I'm gonna
Not
lure her
much
back,
of a
I
chance,
guess.
No. Mind if I ask why you're interested?
Zoe's living with marauders nearby. I need something to tempt her back to camp.
Zoe's living with marauders? Yeah, that sounds like the sort of sideways, brat-brained plan Zoe'd come up with. Yeah, it could be you're telling the truth. Or maybe you're trying to wheedle me into relinquishing my only copy of The Masked Marketeer. It's a collector's edition after all.
Persuade. Look at my face. Do I look like I give a damn about your show?
Yeah, you're probably right. A true fan would have displayed a gleam in their eye upon hearing the words collector's edition. Here you go. Latest copy of The Masked Marketeer. Tell Zoe we're all waiting on her.
See you around. I don't think I need to ask him anything else. Alright, can I fast travel? Doggone it. Not really. Could hear and walk across, but 6 one way, half dozen another. Where am I going? I almost wish this was in third person. It's not that far anyway. She's just standing right there. She didn't run away too far, did she? Trying to see if there's any monsters to shoot. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright.
I'll take your confession now.
I like that one. Ah, that was the wrong one.
Nice hit.
Nice one.
Good Lord. Come on. He was going to get me if I let him get that one off. Alright, everybody get up. That was a little bit chaotic right there. Where'd they all go? Is that a cave over there? Hey, it's a cave. Where'd them big ones go?
Nice job.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It almost went south. Hey, what's this over here? Areas I haven't been in. Ah, there's more of them. Everybody healed up. They're close. Close enough. North Gulch discovered. Let's see if we can shoot them at a distance and just draw them in.
Here we go. A fine hit, Captain.
Not even a scratch.
That won't even wasn't much of a challenge right there. These guys didn't do so good. See if they were guarding anything else. Doesn't look like it, does it? I guess that's it. Now we can see what that other cave had in it. This game's got some of the best graphics, man. It's cool looking. This must have used to have been some old building. Looks like beams right there. Okay. Let's see what this one is. Oh, shoot. Got to give that pastor some armor. Let's see if we got anything for him yet. Let's see. 4, 10, 5, 9, 10. At least I can get him that. Better than nothing. Alright, let's go talk to Zoe again. See if we can get her to wise up. Ooh, did I miss him? Here we go.
Ever consider the Marauder life? It's pretty sweet.
Not really. Hello, Elliot. What's going on? Thank you for the tip. Stefan told me about your favorite cereal.
So you tracked me down just to gab about the Mass Marketeer? I am impressed.
I've got it here, yours, if you promise to go back.
You actually have it? The episode where Lord Cavendish reveals he's been the Mass Marketeer all along? All right, you convinced me.
It sounds like she already saw it.
I'll take my stuff and
Cereal,
head on
what
back, I
cereal?
suppose. Grace is going to be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
It's just a cereal, like a 50s cereal, like TV shows. Take care. Alright, and then do I gotta go? At least I can fast travel back over there. I hope I ain't gotta wait for her to walk all the way back. Walk all the way back. Here we go. I don't think this will convince them all to leave, to go back to Edgewater, though.
I'm not in the lightest of humors right now.
She says that every time. I talk to Zoe into coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
She joined up with a band of Marauders. They didn't hurt her.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
Yep, pay me.
Let me know if I can do something for you.
Let's see if she'll
The
go back.
matter's been weighing on me. Zoe came back, but I couldn't keep her from slipping out in the first place. Who's to say I could keep marauders from slipping in? I don't see us lasting more than a couple of weeks
How are you
out
doing
here.
so far?
I'm loath to admit it. We're gonna have to make our peace with Thompson and hope
Pretty
he
good, I
takes us
guess.
back. Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging for our old jobs back. Well, Adelaide's not gonna forgive us. She never talked to us again.
Let's see. I don't want to leave Adelaide behind. I want her in charge. There you go. Don't do anything hasty.
From
I'm
your
going.
game you must.
Yeah. Don't do anything hasty. I'm going to try to talk Reed and stepping down. That's what I want.
Sure, suit yourself. I'll be here.
I think that's the where you get the most points. All right. Give us one more shot. Okay, Reed. He needs to step down. I don't want to have to step him down. Be good if you just left. Where's he at? Crap. I'll talk to Adelaide. Oh, there he is. I'll talk to this dude one more time. It's time for you to go, Reed. He does a very bad job. Gotta get that guy some armor. Oh, there it is. Alright, dude. Time for you to go.
I appreciate what you've done for us.
Here's your message, but I haven't convinced Avondale to come back. I spoke to Adelaide. She won't come back as long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
Let's see. Your town's best towns. The town's terrified of the plague. Abernathy asked me to steal medicine for him.
I am not without compassion for Abernathy's predicament, but the plague has taken a hard toll on us all. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Alright. Attack. Yeah, I figure it might come to that eventually. Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with the plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work.
They get sick, make them work harder. See, I told you he was a jerk. Have you people ever eaten an actual vegetable?
The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
Gross.
This looked familiar to another game.
Fallout 4? Looks almost exactly like it. What exactly are you putting in those cans?
Processed, liquefied, retextured Saltuna rendered in a chemical bath, of course. Well, mostly Saltuna. We've been experiencing a Saltuna shortage, you see. So we've had to improvise. We've added wood chips. Some
wood chips?
Bit of sand. Tossed some canid bits in our processor once. It all tastes like Saltuna in the end.
Oh, God. That can't be healthy.
Health is a state of mind, friend. Afflictions in one's body are reflections of afflictions in one's work ethic and attitude. Now listen, I do not know what pretty rhetoric Adelaide has fed you, but plagues are a simple fact of life.
Go persuade. Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
She's growing her crops with special fertilizer. She's been using human corpses in her fertilizer.
It does look like that game.
Yeah. So I don't know what would convince... This guy's so weird. I don't know what would convince him to go. I either tell him the truth or just tell him she's got special fertilizer. He's so wacky, I think number 2 would get him out. She's been using human corpses in her fertilizer.
Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a...
no.
What a remarkably efficient
yeah,
solution.
But I had to figure out what would appeal to him.
Property long after its date of expiration.
Convince him to get a
about those
succubus.
missing bodies in Silas's cemetery.
I'm not in the mood to argue. You want Adelaide's help, step down.
You're right. I am being obstinate. If the best thing I can do for this
wow.
town is to stand down...
I figured come to gunfire.
Then stand down I shall. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do.
Wow, I didn't think I'd get him to do it.
I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
I'm just curious, what are your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
I thought you would have 2,000 followers by now.
Well, I got off for a while because I was programming Wager, and so I've been away from the stream, and I'm trying to get back into it.
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
I want to be able to show people how Wager works as soon as it's ready. You won't last a day outside the walls.
I don't know.
I'm surprised you still have your caster badge.
Yeah, they didn't take it away. Take care. I don't need to know anything else about him. Alright, do a level up. I wish I could fast travel right out of here. I don't think it will let me. Oh, yeah, it did. Cool. So we'll go talk to Adelaide. I don't know why I have so much trouble pronouncing her name. I'm about to wrap it up. Alright, where is she? There she is. She's over there in her generator room pouting. She's been pouting ever since I turned her power off.
Mine's away, but I got it back.
Why'd they take it away?
Look at that. The snake's come back.
I thought you was on here about all the time. I talked Reed into leaving, come back to Edgewater.
I never thought I'd see the day
I
that
have
Reed
no idea.
Thompson
I
abandoned
broadcast
his
like I
post.
don't know what.
Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
What'd I get? I got a watch. What good does that do? Let's see, Edgewater's. I'm gonna miss things. Guess I'm trying to set. I made a mess up thing. Guess I'm trying to set it right.
This don't put us on even footing, you understand.
I gave her a whole city.
Here's a start. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a
Your nature
considerable
watch to
burden
keep
carry.
track of time.
Hello, Blakely Lagoon. I gave her a whole freaking city. That wasn't enough.
Great work.
When she left, I can steal all this stuff. She kept jumping on me before. Okay. Alright. I think I'm about finished with the zone. Let's
Thank
see.
logical woman. They always want more.
Yeah, I handed a whole city over to her. Last thing, speak with Ada. That's all it is. Speak with Ada and leave the place. But before I go, I'd have to do some things. I guess I covered that zone pretty good. Yeah, make sure I didn't pick up anything from my people. Ah, crap. 9, 10, got better armor on him. No perk available. He uses a sawed-off shotgun. 230 DPS. Oh no. Shot cannon, I don't know. Bolter pistol. Look at that thing. That looks pretty tough. I'm gonna try that one. Let's see. Mine does 150. That does 113. This puts on bleed. I've upgraded that one a bunch. This will stagger people. I don't know. I don't know what 21 times 3 means. Anyway, let's find the general store.
Cannery's been running at full capacity all day.
See if he's got any armor I can buy.
Spacer's Choice, the brand of choice for spacers on a budget.
Yeah, they screwed it up. They didn't make it like Wildlands.
Music to my ears.
Alright, let's see. 4. Man, he's got nothing to sell either. I guess I'm gonna just have to find that dude on some armor. Alright. Well, I just got some inventory management crap to do, and we're getting ready to go see Zombieland, so I guess I'm gonna have to end my broadcast here.
I see acting in Wildlands.
I love Ghost Recon Wildlands, and then Breakpoint, they just made a mishmash of all their other games and stuck it all together in Breakpoint. And I don't know, it doesn't look good at all to me. I saw Angry Joe give it a 4 out of 10. So I was like, yeah. He's usually pretty dead on in what he rates. It just, I'm giving him a while, hoping they'll fix it. Because I really liked Wildlands. Elliot Fleming will tell you. How many hours did you watch me play Wildlands? Probably 200. Me and him sitting with him watching me play Wildlands.
There's no Angry Joe. He's always angry.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, I hate to do it, but I got a movie date with my wife here in a little bit. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I shall be back probably tomorrow. In the meantime, go to wager.com, WAGRRR. Check that out. Oh, thank you for the tip. Am I saying your name right? Ilium, I guess. Here you go.
Sure.
You can have a dinosaur. Go watch my developer diary and tell all your Fortnite and PUBG friends to be looking out for it. I'll be putting it on Steam here hopefully in a week. At least so people can wish list it. Oh, thank you for the follow, man. I'll give you another dinosaur. I just gave you a dinosaur. Alright. Well, you guys have it. Take it easy. Have a good day. I'm going to save right here. And call it a day. Take it easy, everybody.